Good morning, Cypress Village residents. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and thank you all for tuning in today, which is Friday, November 22nd, weekend before Thanksgiving. We are all getting in the spirit at this time, and the weather has finally shown up. Beautiful fall day today and yesterday. So with that, I'll wrap it up as I usually do with some final points, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. For starters, a week ago, we had finished up a transition from our old IT company, which was Datavision, to a new IT company. It's called SoftRim. If you had noticed, using some of our Wi-Fi, it was going in and out, particularly around lunchtime, it seemed to be, and that was due to some firewall issues that we were having with the equipment. It was overheating. So when SoftRim was here on site, they identified the issue, they overnighted firewalls, and then they even installed them late at night on, I think it was Thursday night before they left for the week. And we've been up and running, hopefully in a good place now. We've been, all this week, we've been in a good place in terms of internet. We have an unrelated incident up in the 6th floor D tower, so it's mainly affecting assisted living area. But that is an isolated issue just to that region, as I mentioned. But overall, very thankful for the new IT team to come on, and hopefully you will not be seeing those disruptions anymore during that mealtime like we had been having. And another vendor update, we're actually going to switch out our Fantastical Finches bird aviary vendor into a new one. They're called Serenity. Kudos to Marsha Green for helping me research and find a nice, reputable local vendor. Our prior vendor, she moved out of the area, and so it was just more difficult for her to service our aviaries. But our new company, Serenity, will be here the first week of December, so don't fret that those bird aviaries are empty right now in the bird lobby. They will be returning the start of December, so just to let you know. I thought this was just a good topic in general to discuss. When residents go to rehab or to the hospital, security has record of that. However, security will not remove a resident in independent living from the courtesy check-in system when you go out to the hospital. And the main reason that is because we don't know for sure when you're returning. So if you get a call while you're in the hospital, or if your loved one gets a call, anything like that, just know it's not because we didn't know you were in the hospital. We just don't want to remove you from the system for when you do return, because often that time returning home is a very crucial one, and we want to make sure we don't miss it. So that's just our standard on that. I wanted you all to be aware. If you know that you have a planned, any kind of procedure, things like that, you can put in a trip slip if you would like for that week or however long you know that you'll be in a rehab setting. That's perfectly fine if you don't want to get those calls. Otherwise, just graciously answer the call from the gentleman. Otherwise, they'll go and do a wellness check. So thank you for doing that, and just your patience. But I wanted you to explain they do know you're gone. They just don't want to miss you when you return home. And then next week, since it is Thanksgiving week, we will not have coffee chat. There will not be a virtual episode. There will not be an in-person gathering. However, Katie said that she would put together a weekly update for the residents that'll go out Wednesday. So anything that you need to be made aware of will be in the form of a weekly update instead. That is all that I have for you this week. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you around the village. Dave.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. Couple updates from the maintenance department. First off, the elevators, left side B, will be repaired today. The board was supposed to come in yesterday, and then they should be out here today installing it. As for the big project, we're waiting on Health Peak to give us approval. But I hear Little Birdie is the elevators are going to be and will be approved. So more information to come on that. Tree Amigos is still doing winter cuts and detailing on off weeks when they're not mowing and picking up leaves. We get people calling all the time for the winter cut. Just again, if you do put in for a winter cut, please determine how far you want them to go down or be out there when they show up. You've seen Harrison and Dream Team pressure cleaning the neighborhood. It's that time of year. We will be starting the houses in January. And we'll proceed in the same order that we did last time. On the east or west, the whole circle, then work our way out to the houses on Silkvine, Goldcrest, and Silverberry at that area. All right, another Tree Amigos update. The mulch will be starting probably middle to end of next month. You're going to see a big pile back over on Middleton Park East. We're going to keep it out of the road as much as possible, away from the houses. And then the truck is going to be coming in, the 18-wheeler, and blowing in most of the mulch like they did last year. They're just going to finish the whole neighborhood this year instead of doing east last. That's supposed to happen the first week of January. So you'll see Tree Amigos putting mulch out in common areas and stuff like that, but the big truck coming in is going to do the homes. And the Christmas lights will be going up before the end of the month. We've hired a company to come do the palm trees and the boathouse. We'll be putting a tree up on the last dock of the boathouse in the next week as well, with a timer to come on at night. So that's all I got this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, villagers. It's Chrissy from the Wellness Center. I just have a few updates. This week, due to the Thanksgiving holiday, Guardian Pharmacy will be in the Wellness Center in D147 on Monday, November 25th from 9 to 12. The cycle pickup this week will be Tower B. A notification should go out to all Tower B residents that have cycle medications just to remind them that Monday will be the pickup. Life Transitions Group will meet on Tuesday with Dr. Connie on November 26th in A6 at 2 p.m. We have our mobility repair clinic with a home ability store from 10 to 12 on Tuesday, November 26th. If you need an appointment, please call me in the Wellness Center at 904-807-6221 for an appointment. And lastly, we have our Stay Vibrant with Deb Gowen and the OMR on Tuesday, November 26th at 2:30. Her topic this month will be cognitive wellness. Following that presentation or that lecture will be gratitude meditation at 3:15. All right, villagers, happy Thanksgiving. Stay well.
Good morning. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tim Curtis. I'm the Transportation Supervisor. This segment of Coffee Chat is to provide you with an update refresher on transportation services here at Cypress Village. Transportation hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Weekend transportation can be scheduled through IHS. Our last return trip from the Mayo Complex is 4:15 p.m. Other destinations within the 10-mile radius return no later than 4 p.m. This should be discussed with you at the time of your appointment. Transportation to and from the Mayo Clinic Complex proper and the Beaches Complex proper, inclusive of Robert Drive, is complimentary to all residents. We also offer complimentary transport to the 3 VA clinics, University Boulevard, South Jefferson, and the new Heron Bay location for Cypress Village veterans. Shuttles to the various departments and professional staff offices in the towers are available from within the village community. Reservations for transportation should be scheduled no later than 24 hours in advance. Remember, this is a first-come, first-served basis. Please understand that patience may be at times necessary to take you to or pick you up from your location due to weather conditions, traffic conditions, and volume of calls. Other than the Mayo Complex, pickup times are scheduled 45 minutes from the time of your appointment. This is to ensure that you can make your scheduled appointment on time and to compensate when there is a need to double up on trips based on logistical needs. If you call to be picked up and are not at your arranged location at the pickup time, the driver arrives, the driver may not be able to wait, and you may be responsible for your own transportation home. In multi-level facilities, it's your responsibility to be at the ground level to meet the driver. Drivers are not allowed to enter the building or leave sight of their vehicle. Communication between the transportation office and the drivers is key. All drivers are now equipped with hands-free phone capabilities to better ensure attentive to your safety and make you more at ease. Residents are required to follow the directions of the driver. This is to ensure their efficiency and, most importantly, your safety. There have recently been incidents where the directions of the drivers were not followed. Please be cognizant and responsive. Failure to comply with these and follow the driver's directions could result in suspension or loss of transportation privileges. Copies of the transportation procedures can be obtained at the concierge desk. We're here to serve you and to keep you safe. If you have any further questions or concerns, feel free to contact me at 904-223-6130 or 904-803-2809. Thank you and have a great day.
Good morning, villagers. It's Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director, and it is the Friday before Thanksgiving, which means today is our holiday market. Third annual holiday market. This year it's bigger and better than ever. So head on out to the main lobby. It's going to kickstart at 10 o'clock. And you'll get to see some old faces you haven't seen in a while, run into some friends, buy some delicious things to eat, buy some gifts, splurge on yourself, and get into the holiday spirit. So that's today. I don't have a lot for you guys this week. Obviously, next week is Thanksgiving. It's kind of late this year, so our goal is to get your calendar packets delivered on Wednesday. So I'm leaving town on Tuesday, so our goal with the help of Katie is to get everything printed, and with the help of the activity committee, we'll get the calendars put together, the packets put together on Monday, and we will have them delivered to you Wednesday. So look for those in your mailbox tubes and your in-house mailboxes. We've got a lot of stuff going on in December, so make sure you read your calendar well. There isn't always room to put everything on the calendar in the newsletter, so they're really made to enhance each other. So make sure you read your calendar well and the newsletter well so that you can sign up for the things that you want to do, or put a note on the calendar for the things that you want to do that you don't have to sign up for, which there's a lot. Our Jingle Bell Bash is coming up on the 13th, Friday the 13th. Our New Year's Eve party, it's a kind of a cocktail soiree as we usually do every year. This year it's a black and white theme. So put on your black and white festive attire. That's going to be obviously New Year's Eve, 5 to 7. And we've just got a lot of things going on in December. So I'm just going to leave you with that. Have fun looking through the newsletter. I hope you find some great things to do. And I look forward to seeing you around the village. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
All right, I'm back, and the first thing I wanted to touch on was all of our residents are aware that we have a new resident advisory committee, which just was announced just recently, about a week ago. We had our first full rec meeting yesterday here in the sales conference room. It was very productive. We got to know each other. There were some informalities, also some formalities, but ideally we really set the stage for setting some goals collectively between management and council that we will share with the community at large, but just making sure our resident and management likes, preferences, and goals are all aligned and moving forward in the same direction. So that was a great meeting. Thank you. And again, looking forward to working with all the new RAC members and committees. Second, just a huge thank you to all the residents that participated in the Beam Food Drive. I saw stacks and stacks of food where we were collecting and storing it. So, thanks to all the residents for that. That's going to make a lot of families and a lot of individuals that don't have food or family very, very happy. So a big thank you to all of our residents there. We really appreciate your kindness. The last day is actually today, so If you're going to drop anything off, you would want to drop it off, Katie? Today where? At any of the locations. So today will be the final pickup. So again, thank you. Next on my list is Intro to the Village on Tuesday the 26th at 10 a.m. in the Marsh Media Lounge. We have the Intro to the Village, which is basically another way to say our new resident orientation. So any new residents that are interested or have not been able to attend due to conflicts in schedule, you're more than welcome. Again, it's on the 26th in the Marsh Media Lounge, which is in the Veterans Lobby at 10 a.m. So we look forward to seeing you there. And if there's any residents that are not quite as new but just want a refresher, you're more than welcome to show up as well. On Thanksgiving holiday, which is next week, I can't believe it's here already, we will have no coffee chat, either virtual or in person. We will have offices closed on Thursday and Friday. Most offices. See details in the weekly update, which Katie will put out in writing so everybody is aware, but there will be some interruptions to office time, so just be aware. Next on the list is resident recognition. This week I would like to give a little shout out to the new gardening group and club, which has been headed up by Mr. Carl Schaefer. He's got a great group of residents that are really making a difference, beautifying our main building as well as the healthcare center courtyard, which a lot of the residents and patients use for activities and getting outside, as well as our employees in the healthcare center. So a big shout out to Carl and a lot of the gardeners. Also wanted to give a update on trivia. I saw this on Facebook just recently, but it looks like there was some revenge, and 32 Squared is back in the saddle as champion trivia team here at Cypress Village. So big shout out to 32 Squared. Y'all were looking pretty proud on that Facebook post, so congratulations to you all. And I love the internal competition, I really do. Just a reminder also, in early December, we've got the croquet get-together. We really want to get outside and get the residents together, socializing on our new greens now that the weather is getting nice and the area is looking really pretty. So more to come on that, but I want to keep plugging it each week. So. And now on to one of my favorite parts, and that's wishing the villagers some birthday wishes. Let's see if we have any villagers out there. We do, and we recognized these two ladies the last week, so they're going to get 2 times the birthday wishes, and that is going to be Miss Prather McKinnon and Miss Mary Mosley. Happy birthday, ladies, today. And tomorrow we've got a single gentleman, and his name is Tom Clare. Happy birthday tomorrow, Tom. 25th, we've got a single birthday gal. Her name is Miss Marcia Nelson. Marcia, wishing you a happy birthday on the 24th. On the 25th, we've got 2. We've got Miss Ada Fusilero. Ada, happy birthday. And Antoinette Cavado. So Antoinette and Ada, happy birthday on the 25th. On the 27th, we've got a sole birthday gal, and her name is the beautiful Diane Anderson. Diane, happy birthday to you. And on the 28th, that's going to cap it off for the month. We've got 4. We've got Miss Ann Weiss, Miss Linda Bassett, Mr. Ed Fahey, and Angela Seymour. Wow. Happy birthday to you 4 on the 28th. And that's going to cap it off for November birthdays. So residents, listen, have a great day today. Great Friday, beautiful weather. Have a great time, great Thanksgiving. Thank you for everything you do to make the village what it is. God bless everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.